guys. How are you doing? I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, child. Hold on. We put it on Do Not Disturb so we don't get no alerts while I'm in this live. How are you doing today? It's Coach B. Wiley. How are you doing on this Taco Tuesday? How are you feeling? As you can see, the title says Overthinking Life. If you tend to overthink, this video is for you. So I recently put a video up about women who are desperately dating, women who are dead in dating, women who tend to just hit a wall and continue to attract the same dude with dating. And on the comments, one of the girls said to me, one of the ladies, she was like, well, what do you do if you tend to have a pattern of overthinking? And I was just like, because I analyze and overanalyze everything, not when it just comes to dating, but I'm just saying, ignore that right there. But I just have a tendency to analyze everything. I literally will look at things from one angle to the next, from the inside out, from the outside in. It doesn't matter if it's an opportunity for B. Wiley. It doesn't matter if it's about me writing another book. It doesn't matter if I'm trying to get on here and just talk to strangers. I tend to think. So those of you who are joining, who are joining this live, we're talking about overthinking. Do any of you in the comments, number one, where y'all from? Number two, who has a tendency to overthink when you're dating? Specifically when you're dating a dude. Let's say you go out on a date and you're looking cute. You got your outfit on, you're looking right. The date is going well, but all throughout the date, you're questioning, does he think I'm cute? Am I his type? Where is this gonna go? And then you're thinking about your previous dudes that you've dated, how that didn't really go anywhere, or your ex-boyfriend, how you dated him for 2 years and now you back outside. How is it gonna be? Dating is so different. Like all these thoughts going through your mind. Me personally, naturally, I can literally come up with 22 questions about the color of my shirt right now. I could literally come up with 21 questions all about the color of my shirt. Why? Because I analyze and I ask questions, and that can have something to do with perhaps overthinking. However, I'm not stressing myself out about the color of the shirt. That's overthinking. That's a negative part of overthinking. But when you're overthinking, it means you can be troubleshooting. And if you're troubleshooting, you're trying to be a solution-based person. That's okay. I think that is under the tree of overthinking. However, when you're overthinking and it's stressing you out, it's bogging you down, it's literally draining your energy, that lets you know right there we're going down the wrong road and we need to pivot to get on the right path. So when you're dating, ladies, I'm saying hi to everybody that's coming into the room. So when you're dating, ladies, wherever you are, I need for you to understand that what will be shall be. And I know when you're in the moment of overthinking, you're just like, girl, please. This dude done left me on red. We've been dating 6 months. I like him. I done met his family. He done met my kids. Like, ain't nobody got to sit around and think about like all is well. So I get it. However, think about it on the flip side. You can either decide to be peaceful and be with your thoughts in a pleasant way, or you can decide to run your brain into the ground, to literally tire out every avenue of your brain. And what does that bring forth? Does that benefit you? And if it does, let me know in the comments how it benefits you. Let me know how the last time when you overthought something, how that benefited you directly. And I'm talking about, did you get a check? I'm talking about, did you get a promotion? Did your hair grow an extra 2 inches? Did your edges that was bald, did they come back? Did you get a little tan because it was summer outside? Like, what happened to you the last time you overthought something that benefited you? Because like I said, unless you're thinking to come up with solutions and troubleshooting and trying to get yourself out of a scenario that isn't beneficial to you, then there's no reason to blow your brain to the wall to get an answer that you can't get, specifically when we're talking about dating a dude. And there's no way to think your way into knowing how he feels about you when you're confused about how he feels about you, when you're unsure, when you're lost. Typically, if you feel like that, you got that confusion or you're lost about how a dude feels about you, that means he probably don't like you. He probably ain't into you. And then you don't need to start overthinking, well, he don't like me. So does that mean nobody will like me? And the thing is, and I'm laughing because it's not funny when you're in it, because when you're in it, one thought can lead to a dark path of 1,000 thoughts. And then now you're up at night. You're talking to your best friend. You're talking to your mother. You're confiding with your coworkers. You're late to work because you didn't get to sleep. You're not present with your kids if you have them. You're in church needing to be worshiping the Lord, but you're thinking about this guy and this scenario that's in your mind that you created. It just creates a lot of unnecessary trauma and drama within your own mind that you shouldn't even be focused on. You should just focus on what you can control. Because what can you control? Can you control a dude dating you one day and then tomorrow saying, nah, I'm good? Absolutely not. Can you control a dude dating you for 9 months and then all of a sudden ghosting you? Absolutely not. Can you control a guy saying, you know what? I really like you. I love your character. You're kind, you're warm, you're loving. It just ain't gonna work. Can you control that reaction? Absolutely not. So if you don't take anything from this quick video, I just wanted to jump on here real quick. Just take from it that if you can't control it, be at peace with it and only focus on what you can control. Because if you're in a dating scenario, let me see if I can come up with one on the top of my head. If you're in a dating scenario, let's say you've been dating 6 months, you talk every day, you have weekly date nights, his actions are showing you he likes you. You have no questions in your mind why he's dating you. He is dating you with the intent to get into a relationship. And you're just going to see where it goes. Not going with the flow, but you're literally on a path to a relationship. And you're 6 months in. And I know some of y'all like, dang, it takes 6 months to be with the dude. Well, sometimes it do. I mean, have you seen the headlines? Maybe it does. And so this is where you're at, and you go out to dinner on the 6th month, and then he was like, you know what, we've been dating for 6 months, I've been really getting to know you, I just don't believe that I am the right fit for you, I don't believe I'm the right man for you. What do you do then in that moment? Of course you're upset. It's probably out of left field. You never saw it coming. You're just like, what the heck? Have I been bamboozled? Was he using me? Am I not good enough? What's wrong with me? See, there's the overthinking. All of that is overthinking. When all you have to do is say, thank you. Thank you, take care. And then when you go home, you can scream and shout and let it all out. And outside of that, all you can do is find a gift in that. Because if a guy does that and that's how he breaks it down for you, he's upfront. Usually guys are not. They show you with their actions that they don't want you. However, if he's a stand-up guy and he lets you know, hey, this is not going to work for whatever reasons, and he don't owe you no reason, he don't owe you no closure, he don't owe you nothing. He don't even owe you that. And so if you get that, I'm saying, all you can do is find the gift in that experience. And then how you do that is you go back over that experience, go back over those 6 months, and you think about the pros and the cons of that experience. You think about maybe there was possibly some red flags. Perhaps there could have been. If there were, you will pick them up, and you'll then know if you see something like that again, you'll know what to say. And then you can also say, since it had been 6 months, when you do meet the next dude and you're dating, and let's say you're in 2 to 3 months, you can just let them know, hey, at any point, I know we like each other right now. Things change, people change. So at any point, if you're no longer feeling this, I would much rather you say it up front than drag it out or drag it along because you feel uncomfortable or you're scared to say anything. Like, we just got to be adults and communicate openly and outwardly about how we feel. And when somebody does that for you, don't get mad, don't overthink, move on. If he doesn't do that for you, he doesn't give you that common courtesy, which a lot of guys don't. He just ghosts you or leaves you on red or breadcrumbs you or pops in and out. Whatever they do, whatever it is, just take it for what it is. Don't beat yourself up about it. Because usually when you overthink, women who tend to overthink are usually the ones that will beat themselves up about why this dude ain't acting right. When you think about the bigger picture of it, why is he not acting right now? You got to think about, why would you want to be with a dude who don't know how to act? It doesn't make good logical sense. And you have to think about, when you're overthinking all these things, as far as if he's in it to win it like you are, if you're on the same page, all you got to do is think about his actions. The moment you stop overthinking and only focus on his actions and how he's treating you, that'll let you know everything you need to know. And there would be no hard thinking to do, because he's showing you if you're a priority, if he considers you, if he likes you, if he's irritated by you, if he's being very nonchalant when it comes to you, if he's emotionally unavailable when it comes to you, if he sees you as something to do, if you're just something to screw, his actions tell you everything. So leave the overthinking behind. And when you're in that moment, lastly, when you're in that moment of overthinking, say to yourself, in this moment, I'm not sure what's going on with this dude. However, me overthinking and coming up with all these things in my head, that is doing me of no service. It's doing me a disservice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go, and I'm going to focus on myself because I'm number one, period. And a guy knows from the gate that if I'm desperate, if I'm an overthinker, if I don't think much of myself, if I don't know my worth, if I go off the deep end, if a guy doesn't like me, if I have low self-esteem, he's going to pick up on that. So why don't I leave those things behind? Because those are things are not attractive. And let's just say he don't want me no more. Okay, that creates space for the next dude to come on in. Let's just say it just isn't going to work out because we don't have the same foundational, fundamental beliefs. Let's just say it's not going to work out because he's a smoker and I got asthma. Let's just say it's not going to work out because I got dog allergies and he has 2 dogs. Let's just say whatever the reason, because there's always a reason that things don't work out. Whatever that reason is, big or small. The point is, stop overthinking and center yourself and think about the facts. The facts aren't your feelings. You can like him all day as a day is long. That's not the fact. The facts of the matter is how he's showing you he feels about you. And you'll know that based upon what he does and how he plans dates and if he's consistent and if he calls every day, who he's introducing you to and how he talks to you and if you're a priority. The list goes on. I got about 1,000 videos on YouTube, literally, for you to watch for free. Subscribe to my YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, how are you doing? If you're not, you're here on TikTok, go ahead. The link is in my bio. Subscribe to all the things. If you're still here on this good overthinking video, don't overthink yourself, sis. Do me a favor. Get your freebie for watching this. Get your freebie. The link is in my bio. Just click the link. It's literally free. That's it. All you got to do is click it for free. I done gave you free insight. Now you're going to get a free book. So you're welcome. Outside of that, if you want to book a session with me, this is what I do. Been doing this for a decade now. Over a decade, I've been on social media just doing videos like this. And if you want to book me, Coach B. Wiley, I'm your girl. Dating and communicating is my jam. And the link is in my bio, but you can reach me at mymentor.life, mymentor.life. Look me up, Coach B. Wiley. Just do a Google search of me, Coach B. Wiley, and you'll see me. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. I'm on social media. And I think that's just what I do. All right. So if you just found me today, there you go. I gave you some quick little insight. If you know someone who could use my help or just need someone to see these videos because they're free advice for you and friends, feel free to share everything you need. Facebook, Instagram, here, TikTok, and YouTube. All right, ladies. Talk to you later.